What is up, everybody? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Kelly. If you're new here, hola. If you're returning, what is up? Welcome back. So today I am in one of my favorite hotels, apparently, because I've been here so many times. You can't tell probably from this background because I kind of swapped it up, but I'll show you guys in a second, because I think that in this video I want to do like a giveaway, but not really a giveaway. What I'm going to do is the first person that can follow me on Instagram and DM me what state I'm in. You don't have to say the hotel because I never say the hotel that I'm staying at, but what state I'm in, I'll cash app you $5. And why not? Because I feel like I've been here so many times for Vlogtober. I know for a fact that this month, I've checked my schedule, I've been here at least 10 times, and it's only the 19th of the month, but I know that I also recorded 4 times in this hotel room, and maybe 5, but I know for a fact that I did 4 times for sure. So if you can follow me on Instagram and DM me, we'll do the first 3 people because I got a little money in my pocket. So the first 3 people that can tell me what state I am in, I will go ahead and cash app you $5. I'll show y'all in the next video so y'all know I'm not cheating or anything like that, because I hate when people say they're doing a giveaway and don't really ship out what they say they're gonna give out, you know. So yeah, anyways, I am here in this city. I almost said it, wow. And today the bid lines are out, so I wanted to show y'all like my bidding for next month, but I didn't really want to show y'all because then I'll be showing all the times that I'll be away and things like that, and I didn't want to give out too much personal information. It's easier to post on my post vlogs of my trips because they're in the past. By then I've already been to those places, I'm not away from home, but to post my schedule is a little different, and I'm already like very free about where I stay, so I'm just like, I didn't want to post that. So what I'm going to be doing is like going over my schedule. I'm going to tell y'all how I bid, and then I'm going to tell y'all why I won't really be flying so much next month. Now, if y'all know me, you know that I work a lot. I showed y'all in my last video exactly like how much I work. I am literally home like maybe 6 to 9 days out of the month. And it's usually 30 days in a month, 30, 31, and I'm home for 6 to 9 of those. So that should tell y'all how much I work. I'll also put like a little clip when I showed y'all all the different lines that I worked in the past. That way, like, you see, I work a lot. So as for November, which is next month, I am officially Las Vegas based. I knew that I was going to get a line. I didn't know if I was going to be like the bottom of the list or what. So I bid for like 50 lines for what I specifically wanted, and then I also bid for reserve just in case. Thank God I didn't have to be on reserve. But when bidding for next month, I really looked for, well, let me just tell y'all right now, I have to commute for a month. I don't know if I said that in any of my other videos or not. I found my apartment. I had the money like down and everything like that for that apartment, but I don't move in until December 7th. Well, I'll sign the lease, but I'm gonna probably move in that weekend. But I don't move in until December 7th. So November, I have to be working in Las Vegas, but I still live in Detroit. So if y'all don't know, commuting or being a commuter is someone who has to fly in or travel in to work. That's gonna be me. I'm gonna have to commute from Detroit to Las Vegas for a month. And if y'all don't know, the Detroit to Las Vegas flight is usually 3.5 to 4 hours. So I'm gonna have to travel 3.5 to 4 hours every month before even going to work. Like, that's gonna be a whole new thing besides going to work. And then after, I have to travel 3.5 to 4 hours to get home for November. So when it came to working in November, what I decided is I don't want to do that commute a lot. I think that that's kind of crazy, and it's long. I don't know, I mean, I'm sure people do different commutes. I know a girl who lives in like San Diego or San Francisco, one of the Californias, and she works in Florida, like Fort Lauderdale. She's Fort Lauderdale based, but she has a home in both, but she commutes still back and forth between the two. I think that's crazy. But for me, I don't want to do that commute a lot. So when I was looking at lines, one thing that I really did was I wanted to first try to get the first of the month off. I have one trip left. Well, I actually have I have 2 trips left at the end of this month. My last trip though starts on the 30th, and it's the 30th, 31st, 1st, and 2nd. So it's a lead-in trip. It goes from October into November. So the first thing I was trying to do is get a conflict with my schedule in that lead-in trip. So the first like 10 or 15 lines I bid for were all trips that started on the 1st or the 2nd. Because when you have that conflict, like you're working on a flight and you have a trip where you're supposed to work that same day, they take that trip away from you and you get sapped. You can like pick something else up. I'm giving out a lot of definitions in this video, I'm sorry, but what it is you get taken off of that trip that is in November. They're not going to pay protect you, but they give you a chance to go into although the trips that other people were taken out of and pick something up to make up that time. Personally, I am not going to be picking anything else up because I don't want to commute another day during the month. So I just got sapped out of that trip. So I'll be done working on November 2nd, and then I would have, you know, so many days off until my next trip. So like I said, my first like 10 to 15 lines were like that. After that, I bid my like maybe 15, like 13 lines where I tried to do a day of rest conflict. Now with that, you have to, every month, as far as our contract, they have to give us at minimum 13 days off when they build our line. Like I said, I have a lead-in trip, so it goes in on the 1st and 2nd. What I was looking for were pairings or lines that would give me less than 13 days off, including those 2 days that I worked at the beginning of the month. So a lot of lines that I was looking at would only give me like 12, but even if you have 12 days off instead of 13 for that month, they actually have to take you off of one of your trips, pay protect you for that trip, and you still get to pick up for whatever, like extra days or on that day off. It's just required for the company to give us 13 days off, and then you can pick up wherever or whenever you want. So like 13 lines of those were trying to get a trip taken off, because either way I wanted to work as little as possible because I want to commute as little as possible. And then my last like 30 to 50, so my last 20 lines were just lines that'll match up and kind of allow me to get as many days off as possible, as well as commuting during the week. I am a warrior, like I think I told y'all that before in a video. I don't want to have to fly from Detroit to Vegas on a Saturday or a Friday or a Thursday at that point, because I feel like that's when everybody's going on vacation. So I have to worry about all different airlines being full because everybody's going on vacation to Las Vegas and trying to turn up and stuff in Las Vegas. So there won't be any available seats for me. I travel for free on all airlines, but because I travel for free and I don't pay for my ticket, I fly as a standby passenger. If you don't know what standby is a person who they pretty much wait till the end, and any seats that are open, they get that seat on the plane. Sometimes you look up and get like first class or even like business, or what is the other one, comfort and stuff like that. If you're flying on us, you just get a seat, but if you're flying like Delta, United, American, you can get some good seats and you can relax. So I wouldn't mind. I think I'm going to be taking those airlines as far as taking this long flight to work every day. But yeah, so the lines that I'm looking for, that's usually start on a Tuesday or Wednesday. 4 days, of course, because I need as much time away from base as possible. And then something that I could get that had Detroit layovers, because if I actually lay over in the city that I stay in, I also get paid, or you can get paid for hotel buyback. And for them not using your room, they'll pay you with, not what they'll pay the hotel, some kind of fee, I don't know what it is, but they'll pay you for you not using the room at the hotel you're supposed to be at or whatever, because they're not buying that hotel room at that point. So I would also get that. As far as my line that I got, I don't have any Detroit layovers. That kind of sucked, and I feel like people in Vegas lied to me because they were like, we're always in Detroit, I'm always here, I'm tired of being here, like I'm tired of getting Detroit layovers, I'm always here. When I was looking at those lines, it probably was like 4 lines that had maybe 3 Detroit layovers within the month, and then maybe like 7 that had 1, but then the rest had no Detroit layovers. So it's like, when do you come to Detroit while you're talking about you're always here? Because clearly I don't see anything that allows me to come here. That's a conversation I have to have with my family too, because I just knew I was gonna be coming back to Detroit as much as possible, but it probably won't be happening, and I feel bad, but I'm still excited about this move, so I think it's worth it. But I did get awarded one of the lines that allowed me to get sapped out of a trip, so I will really be off from the 2nd up until the 10th. I think it's the 10th. So I'm actually off from the 2nd up until the 9th of the month, and then I'll do my first commute. Of course I'm gonna vlog it because I'm gonna be nervous. Like, I can feel it in my chest. I'm already a little bit nervous, but I'm gonna do my first commute, and then I have literally 3 trips next month, all 4 days. I'm blocked 62 hours, and I'm going to be credited 70 hours. I may pick up something just to try to get to 100, but I really don't want to work any extra because I don't want to commute and put myself at risk of not making it to work. Like, I have had perfect attendance for the last year. I kind of want to keep it that way because they pay you when you get perfect attendance, just saying. And I like that little gift card every 6 months, like that junk, it hits. But still, so yeah, I think that I'm going to just work those 3 trips, at least for November, because I really don't want to commute. First of all, that's like a whole nother job in itself, and then also that's a long time to work. And then I was thinking about, like, Detroit is 3 hours ahead of Las Vegas, so I would have to get up at like 8 to get to work at 10, which really will be like 8, 9, 10, 11. Detroit 11, 10, 9, so it'll be 9. I'll get to work at 9, but it'll already be 11 in Detroit, and then I have to work like a 7-hour day, so that'll be 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 p.m. Las Vegas time, but really it's going to be 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in Detroit, you know. So the time is like, no, it'll be 7 in Detroit. Like, I just don't want to. I'm trying to keep myself on Detroit time as much as possible, so I don't feel as tired. I'm not trying to work all day, including the commutes. And then I also was lucky enough that my commute, or all of my flights for Las Vegas, get home literally early as heck, because I'm coming from West Coast. Like, I have one from New Orleans that gets me in at 10. I have one that gets me in at 2, and then the other one gets me in at like 9 a.m. So I could always commute home that same day. But I have one trip that starts at 5 a.m. Las Vegas time, which I would probably have to commute in the day before, so I can be up at 5 a.m. for Las Vegas time. But other than that, I can commute in the same day because they all start later in the day. So yeah, I kind of set myself up where I'm gonna be pretty good as far as commuting in. However, I am a little worried about being tired, but we'll make our way through that. I done talked about my schedule for like, it looks like 13 minutes. That's pretty much all I have to say, and that's like explaining why I'm not gonna pick up any extra trips, because I'm not trying to do this commute or be worried every time I have to go to work, as well as I literally worked my butt off for the past like 4 months, saved money, so I can kind of relax next month in November, as well in December, when I actually transfer and move in and things like that. I can chill, buy my furniture, put my house together, make it look all cute, and then go back to working my butt off. But if y'all made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Can I get a green heart in the comment box down below? Because I really be wondering, like, who watches all of my videos, like the whole thing. But if you didn't, that's cool too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.